When Dragon Ball FighterZ was first announced at E3 2017, I had the same reaction as a lot of people. Why does this look so f***ing good? Now that it's been out for 4 years, it's easy to forget the level of anime fighting games that preceded it, but as somebody who's been playing fighting games, and in particular anime fighting games since the 90s, when Dragon Ball FighterZ came out and matched the intensity level of the anime, it seemed almost too good to be true. For context, this is what Dragon Ball Z looked like in the 90s. And this is what Dragon Ball Z games looked like in the 90s. And yes, unfortunately I owned and tried my very best to enjoy playing 2 of those games. I think it is fair to say at this point technology for video games had just not caught up to the level that was needed to recreate anime visuals, but even jumping forward 20 years, we still got games like Jump Force. It turned out it wasn't just that the games didn't look good, it was that they didn't play like fighting games. Arena fighters like Ultimate Ninja Storm, Demon Slayer, My Hero, and even that weird One Punch Man game seemed to primarily be the format that people wanted these games in, or at least the developers wanted to make them in. And it's not really that these were bad games, it's just that they didn't feel like fighting games. They didn't feel like any of the big titles, Street Fighter, Tekken, Capcom vs. SNK, Marvel vs. Capcom, anything like that people understood as a traditional 2D fighting game. So going back to 2017, when it was announced that Arc System Works would be working on this, when it was shown on the big screen, and when it was revealed to be a 3 vs 3 fighter with deep combo systems, larger than life supers, I couldn't believe this existed. And it ruined other anime fighting games for me. Where in the past I might have been tempted to pick up Arena Fighters, I just no longer had any interest. Combos that began and end with 1 to 2 buttons weren't fun to do anymore. Games with wonky hitboxes where frame data was optional at best were no longer appealing to me. I just looked at these games and I thought, I would rather be playing Dragon Ball FighterZ. I know this is a short video and it's not a review of Dragon Ball FighterZ. The game has been out for 4 years at this point. People already know what they want to know about it. This is just a reminder that even with all the meta complaints, all the fusion spam, all the very justifiable hatred for lab coat, this game is truly a first-of-its-kind experience that's elevated the genre of anime fighting games and shown people what a licensed property fighting game can really look like. As somebody who's played these kinds of games for 20 years, I still look at Dragon Ball FighterZ and think, this is the best it's ever been. This game is going towards its end of life, and I, for one, cannot wait to see what they will do next. If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe. I do a lot of general fighting game content and a lot of DNF specific content. I'll probably do a lot of Project L specific content when that comes out too. And hey, I'm streaming right now. Today's the can opener tournament for DNF, so I'll be over on twitch.tv live streaming my run there. Check it out. Thanks.